Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome to video lecture. I am Lokesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, Siredahalli, Bangalore. Dear friends, today I would like to discuss the very important topic which is in statistics or quantitative analysis for business, classification and tabulation of data. Here there are two concepts which we are going to discuss, classification and tabulation of the data. Data is nothing but it is a records, nothing but numbers, that is called data. Today I would like to discuss on classification. What do you mean by classification? Later we will discuss on tabulation. Classification is nothing but classification is the process of arranging the data into various groups, classes, subclasses and subclasses according to some common characteristics of separating them into different related parts. This is what classification. I will repeat, classification is the process of arranging the data into various groups, classes, subclasses according to some common characteristics of separating them into different but related parts is called as classification. See, what are the main benefits, what is the objectives of the classification? There are few objectives of the classifications. The main is to simplify the data. See, the main objective of the classification is to simplify the large data, to condense the large data, and it allows to comparison and it helps to prepare a tabulation. These are all the various objectives which is comes under in the classifications. See, there are few different types of classifications. I would like to explain few. The first one is geographical classification. Second one is chronological. Third one is quantitative. Fourth one is qualitative. These are all the different four categories of the classifications. In that, geographical classification is the classification based on the area, based on the region. This is what geographical classifications. For example, total sales of the company we have to categorize under the geographical area. On the basis of geographical, how we are going to classify it? For example, this is sales of XYZ company. How we can classify? We have to classify the area wise and sales. Here this is what area or region, this is what sales. In Bangalore, if you take the one example, Bangalore, in the Bangalore we have make it in the four parts. First one is Bangalore North, Bangalore South, Bangalore East and Bangalore West. This is a one type of classification which is comes under in a geographical classification. So, the total sales of the company in the Bangalore North, that is the sales 200 is the sales volume. You can take it in lakh or thousand, whatever that. In the south, the 300. In the east, 200. West, 300. Total sales volume of the company is 1000. Right? This is how we are going to classify. This will help us to understand and comparison the data which I told you, and it allows and facilitate the comparison. What is the sale of Bangalore North? What is the sale of Bangalore South? What is the sales of East and West? Based on that, company segregate the data. It helps and allow to comparison, and based on this classification we can prepare the tabulation that will discuss later. This is what geographical classifications. That's why classifications is nothing but is the process of arranging the data into various groups, classes, subclasses according to the some common characteristics of separating them into different but related parts is called classification. Okay guys, after completion of the classifications, let us move to the tabulation, right? In the tabulation is very simple. What is the tabulation? It is a systematic arrangement of the data in rows and column. For example, how it is? It is a systematic arrangement of data in rows and columns. For example, this is what rows, this is what columns. According to that, we have to calculate. In a rows, we can write it in the cities or name, whatever that. In a column also, we can fill the data. That's why tabulation is a systematic arrangement of data in rows or in column. It is designed to simplify the data. It is designed to simplify presentation of data for the purpose of analysis and statistical inferences. This is what a tabulation, right? Let us discuss one problem. We can solve. Let us solve one problem based on the tabulation. We will take one example. Dear friends, till now we have discussed about the theoretical part of the classification and the tabulation. After that, let us solve the one problem under the tabulation. Problem is like this. In a state, there were 50 lakh people in a state, or you can take any one of the city, right? In a state, or you can take in Bangalore, there were 50 lakh people. Out of these, 20 lakh people live in urban areas. Out of 50 lakh, 20 lakh people live in urban areas and the rest in rural areas. Now, how we can see, already I told you, tabulation is nothing but a what? It is a systematic arrangement of the data in rows and columns. Then based on that, we have to calculate. So here what we understood, there is a one place or one state or one place, in that there is a 20 lakh, or say out of 50 lakh people, out of these 20 lakh people live in urban area and another and the rest in rural areas, means urban as well as rural area that we got. In urban areas there were 9 lakh male people, out of which 3 lakh are illiterate. In urban areas 5 lakh ladies were illiterates. In rural areas there were 25 lakh male people, out of which 15 lakh were literate. In rural areas illiterate female were 2 lakh. I mean, tabulate the above information. Dear friends, here first and foremost we have to take which one is the row, which one is the column. That in a one city or in a Karnataka state or Bangalore, whatever you can take it, there were 50 lakh people. Here they have given two things. One is urban area and rural area. That we have to take it. And they have mentioned male, female, or gentlemen or ladies. The male, female, under the male they have asked literate, illiterate, then total. First we have to make it in the row and column. After that we can solve the problems. Okay. Now what is the area of living? What are the area of living? Here area of living is, first one is urban area, second one is rural area, of course then total. This is what. After that they asked here under the male there are two categories, right? Under the male people, one is literate, another one is illiterate. Illiterate, then total. This is what under the male. Under the female, again some literates, some are illiterate. Then total of female. In the total, we can take literate, then illiterate, finally total. This is what. Now we made it column and row. Okay, let us solve the problem. First and foremost, we will see that once again I will read. In a state, there were 50 lakh people. Total people are 50 lakh. We can write it in a lakh. Okay, total people is 50 lakh. See, they did not ask anything, either male or female. Total lakh is 50 lakh. Dear friends, we should take 50 lakh here. I can write it in a 50. That is, we can write it in here. Put note is data are in lakhs. Lakhs we can take it. That is what? 50 lakh. Clear? In a state there were 50 lakh. After this, out of these 20 lakh people live in urban area. 20 lakh people live in urban area. Where it is? This is what, look at here, this is what urban area. 20 lakh people live in urban area. Total, how many live in urban area? Dear friends, 20 lakh live in urban areas. Remaining and the rest in rural areas. Rest in rural area means out of 50 lakh, 20 lakh they have live in urban area, remaining 30 lakh is rural area. That we have to understood, right? So, got it? 20 lakh people live in urban area, that I have taken in urban. Remaining is 30, that we have to take it. Okay, let us move to the next one. Okay, 20 lakh completed. After this, in urban areas, look at here, in urban areas there were 9 lakh male people. In urban areas there were 9 lakh male people out of 9 lakh male people. Look at here, in urban areas, where it is in urban areas, there were 9 lakh male people. 9 lakh male people, look at here, male, total 9 lakh. They did not ask any literate or illiterate, but male people, 9 lakh male people, what they have given, male people, out of which 3 lakh are illiterate. Out of 9 lakh, 3 lakh are illiterate, the male people. That is what they have given here. 3 lakh are illiterate, that we have taken. The very simple, out of 9 lakh, 3 lakh illiterate, the remaining 6 lakhs are literate. Obviously, what we understand. After this, in urban areas, again look at here, in urban areas 5 lakh ladies or female. In urban areas, you can look at the urban areas, 5 lakh ladies were illiterates. In the urban area, 5 lakh ladies, where it is 5 lakh ladies were illiterates. Underline this one. Total how many in urban areas, in this row urban areas, total 5 lakh, I can write it here, total 5 lakh ladies were illiterates. We have to take it in a illiterates row. After this, in rural areas there were 25 lakh male people. Look at here in the rural column, row, rural areas there were 25 lakh male people. Where it is in the rural areas, 25 lakh male people. You can take it rural areas, only the male what we are taking, 25 lakh male people, out of which out of 25 lakh, out of which 15 lakh were literate. 15 lakh total in the rural areas, 25 lakh out of that, 15 lakh people were literate. Where it is 15 lakh, look at here, 15 lakh were literate. Here you can take it, 15 lakh were literate. Out of 25 lakh, 15 lakh literate means remaining 10 lakh are the illiterate. That is what we understood. After this, in rural areas, illiterate female were, I'll repeat, in rural areas, illiterate female were 2 lakh. Look at this one. In rural areas, come to here, illiterate female. When female, you can come here, female in a rural areas, illiterate female were 2 lakh. Illiterate female, look at here, total illiterate female are 2 lakh in a female. Rural, okay, in a rural areas, we can take it, illiterate female, in the female column, we can take it illiterate 2 lakh. Then tabulate the above information. Okay, now how we can, now what we got in the state, there are 50 lakh people, out of 50 lakh, okay, 20 lakh in urban area, that remaining 30 is rural area. That we have taken. Now you have to tabulate here, 15 plus 6, this is what? 21, 10 plus 3, 13, 25 plus 9, 34. If you could total this one, 13 plus 21, that become 34. Now how we can calculate? Let us see this one. After this, total, see, total is male 9, okay? This total is 20, total 20. This is including of the male and female total. This is what? 20. So in the 20, male are 9, I mean remaining 11 are, what is that? Female. I mean if I take 11 plus 9, that become 20. Fine. After this, you can take in the female. So 5 minus 11, that become 6. 6 are literate. 6 plus 5, 11. After that, 5 plus 2, 7, what we are going to take. The same in the rural area also, right? In the rural area, how we are going to take? Total 25 they have given here, male, okay? Then female, we don't know. 25 here they have given, male. If you take here 5, I mean our total 30 is there. Out of 30, 25 less 5 we can, no, not like this, here. So total male 25, female 5, 25 plus 5, that become 30. After this, 11 plus 5, it become a 16. After that, here 5 minus 2, I mean 5, see 5 minus 2, that become 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 6 plus 3, 9. I mean total is 16. Now we are going to find out the literate and illiterate. 20 they have given. How to find out? See, this is what the column of male and female. Male and female literate, male and female illiterate. See, what is the male literate? 6. What is the female literate? 6. 6 plus 6, 12. Very simple. Then what is the illiterate of male and female? Illiterate of male 3, illiterate of female 5. 3 plus 5, 8. 12 plus 8, 20. However you can calculate, that is left to you. After this, this is also same. What is the literate of male in rural area? 15. In the female 3. 15 plus 3, 18. After that, in illiterate in a male rural area 10, female 2. I mean 10 plus 2, 12. Here 18 plus 12 is equal to 30. You can calculate, otherwise 30 minus 18, 12. However you want, you can calculate. After this 12 plus 18 plus 12, 30. 12 plus 8, 20. 30 plus 20, 50. So this is the answer how we got. The questions they have given in a state, there are 50 lakh people. Out of that, they have given one is rural, another one is urban. In a rural, what is the how many members they are illiterate and how many members are illiterate? That one also they have given. Here in the finally what I can take here, actually I'll write it here. I should write in the bottom, but I don't have space. That's why I'm writing here. Put note, what we can write? Data are in lakh. That we should write. In the footnote, data are in lakh, and you can write source note. In the source note, we should write imaginary figure. This is what? Imaginary figure. This is the tabulation, how we can go for the tabulation, and based on the classification we will solve the tabulation. In the tabulation we have solved the problem under the male, how many categories, male and female. In the male, how many literate and how many illiterate. Under the female category, how many literate, under the illiterate, and total of the male literate and total male literate and male literate and illiterate, total female literate and illiterate. This is the total. Okay, in the two areas they have given. In the urban areas, what is the this one 20 lakh, then rural areas 30. Overall total is equal to 50. This is the problems of, that's why classifications and tabulations both are very very important. Based on the classification, tabulate the data. Tabulation is a systematic arrangement of data in column and rows. Thank you.